Hello again, it's Anthony Benici here with a Brain Blinkers bullet point. Again on fear, we're continuing the theme that we had from a couple of weeks ago. And what we're going to focus on today is the Susan Jeffers model of feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And what's good about this model is that you can think about a common fear like public speaking, where you look at it like an iceberg, and the iceberg principle obviously explains a lot of different things, but as it relates to the fear of public speaking, it's very real. So we say, all we see above the water is this part of the iceberg, of course, which is public speaking, right? So, don't make me speak in front of people, I get nervous in front of groups more than 20 or whatever it may be. Very common fear. But what I like to teach people and show people, especially when I'm doing one-on-one coaching with them or even in group settings, is that there's much more to it than just saying you fear public speaking. In fact, that surface level fear is actually not real. What's real is underneath the level of the water. And this has got to do with your sense of self. So we talk about ego-related fears, being the fear of failure, humiliation, so what if people laugh, and also rejection. They're the common ego-related fears that are below the level of the water, if you like, metaphorically speaking, of course. So you don't fear that, you fear one or more of these, and that's the message. Once you've got that, you're nearly there, because the second step is then to say, what's it all mean? And sort of, so what? If I know that it's fear of failure, what if I get it wrong? Or if I know that it's fear of humiliation, what if people laugh at me? Or if I know that it's fear of rejection, i.e., what if they don't like me anymore? What can I do about it? Well, Susan Jeffers, in her book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, talks about two things. The first thing to do is discover or uncover the worst case scenario. And that might be that you lose your job, or you lose your spot on stage, or people laugh, or whatever it may be. So the worst case scenario is the first thing you need to consider. But then the second question is not, will that be bad? Because it will be bad. It won't be pleasant at all. The question to ask is, can you handle it? Will you go on? Will it be all right in the end? And if you can answer yes to that, so you imagine the worst case scenario, and then you say, yeah, it won't be pleasant, but I can get on with things, your fear of that thing will dissipate or go away. So this cognitive technique is very, very powerful. I use it when I coach. There's more of it in my book, Brain Blinkers, but obviously Susan Jeffers' Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway is a really good book, especially if you fear public speaking. Trust you've enjoyed that today, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon.